Hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful day. If you're new here, my name is Raya and I make videos on travel, lifestyle, and personal growth. And before we get started, I've wanted to film this video for over a week, but I got really sick, I lost my voice, and I couldn't breathe, and I know that I still sound a bit sick, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to sit down and finally get a video out for you guys. And before we get started, if everyone could just take a deep breath in through your nose and out, and just take a moment to appreciate the fact that you can breathe through your nose, because I still can't, and it's one of those things that you take for granted until it's gone. So take a moment to appreciate it, and let's get started. So this was actually my fourth trip to Bali, and every time I go I have such an incredible time. I don't know what it is, just the energy there and the types of people that it attracts. I always meet amazing people, make new friends, and just learn so much about myself. And this time was extra special because I actually spent the first week completely by myself for the most part. I've never done a solo trip before. I've actually never even spent more than 24 hours by myself, and I'm so proud of myself for pushing myself out of my comfort zone because it was really incredible. So the first few days I stayed in Ubud, which is personally my favorite place in Bali. It's surrounded by this magical lush jungle, and I stayed in the most beautiful Airbnb, which I did a little tour of. I will show you. We're actually gonna start the tour in the bathroom because look, it's like a mini jungle and it's open, and there is a shower over here, there's a toilet over there, through here are the sinks, and then here is the bedroom with high ceilings and just, oh, so beautiful. I love this bed, and of course the balcony, which by the way, these don't close over here. So the room is totally open and I get to fall asleep to the sound of the river. And this is the view. With the pool that I've been swimming in every day. The river down there. Oh, just absolute magic. And over here is my little office. This is where I work from every day. And this is where I have my breakfast. And yeah, this has been home. Waking up there was just incredible, and I guess the best thing about traveling on your own is that you can do whatever you want to do. So I ended up every morning waking up really early. It was like the best part about jet lag, waking up around 6 as the sun rose basically. And I just laid outside by the pool or in the garden, and I would just spend hours every morning just sitting, working, reading, dreaming, whatever it is I felt like doing that day. And I didn't even go out really until about 2 or 3 p.m. because they serve you breakfast, and then I kind of lasted as long as I could before I got too hungry, and then I went to town to get lunch. But those mornings were just so magical for me. I'm currently working on this very exciting project, and I just had that time to like just fully dream and kind of envision what I wanted it to look like, and it was just a really special time for me. I've never, I guess, intentionally like appreciated my own time with myself like that before. I know that I just put up a video on taking yourself on a date, but I've barely even really done that, let alone spend a few days just completely in my own company and getting to know myself better. And if you guys haven't taken the chance to do that, I so highly encourage it. Even just going away for the weekend by yourself is just amazing. And again, if you're dreaming of something, if you have a business you want to start, or just anything that you're dreaming of in your life, even like a relationship that you want to kind of figure out what you're looking for in a partner, taking that time away from everyone that you're around and just really going inward and listening to your intuition and your heart and just kind of aligning with what it is you want is so impactful. And also, for the first time, I think this is one of my first trips in a very long time where my intention wasn't to capture it. I know obviously this is what I do for a living. I make travel videos and take photos for Instagram and stuff. But because I've been to Bali a few times before, I feel like I've kind of captured it in a way. So I was like, okay, I can just go and just enjoy it for what it is. Giving myself that permission to not feel guilty that I'm not out capturing
was unbelievable, and I actually kind of figured something out that I'm very excited about. Basically, I've decided I want to start making travel guides for most of the places that I go, where I'll write down everywhere I stay, everything I love to do, where to eat, all that stuff, and kind of make it like a downloadable guide, because I know that you guys watch these videos and you want to check out the places that I'm going, and of course I understand that, but I don't really want to go somewhere and just feel stressed like I have to go film all the things that I have to do in the city. I'd rather just write it down for you so you can download it if that's what you're interested in, but also it means I can focus on capturing the things that are just really impactful for me at that time, which I think will just create more unique and impactful content. So I'm super excited about that, and I'm still working on the Bali guide, so when that's done, there'll be a download link in the description. Make sure you check that out. But yeah, so giving myself that permission, giving myself the time to connect with myself and listen to my heart was unbelievable. Like, I cannot believe I've waited 26 years to take that time to myself. Even just that already was pretty life-changing. And then I went and spent a couple of days in Uluwatu, which is down at the bottom of Bali, and that's where, in my opinion, the most beautiful beaches in Bali are. And I stayed in a beautiful hotel and just spent a couple of days like really enjoying the beach and that whole area. And one of my friends actually came and joined me for that because it was so beautiful that I knew I had to take photos, and she's an incredible photographer, and I was like, why don't you come, we'll hang out, take photos. But yeah, so that was really nice. And then I went and spent a week in Canggu, which is kind of like the third area that I usually go to when I go to Bali. But this time specifically, I was there for a retreat, and one of my friends and roommates, Mel, hosts these retreats. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen some of the posts that I've been doing since I got back from the retreat, and you will have kind of gotten a taste for what it was like. But basically, Mel is incredible. She used to struggle with an eating disorder, and she overcame that, and she's like so strong and amazing, and she's actually written 2 books on that. And for any of you that struggle with body image issues, please pick up her book, The Goddess Revolution. That's actually how I first met her. One of my friends gave me her book, I was reading it, I followed her on Instagram, and we met up, and now she lives with us. But that book is so just beautiful. But yeah, so anyway, we spent the week talking about like intentional eating and connecting with our bodies, but also just kind of healing our souls. And we were just so raw and vulnerable with each other, and I think having like a shared struggle like that with everyone bonded us really quickly. And I've got to say, it's probably the safest I've ever felt within my body during that week. And we actually all went skinny dipping, and even just like tanning in front of all those girls, not having one thought that someone might be judging me, is something I've never experienced before. And I can say that it's been almost 2 weeks now, I think, since I got back, and I don't have negative thoughts about my body. The week was just so healing for me, and I actually ended up doing another like unbelievable personal growth seminar after I got back, which I feel like was like the cherry on top of all the work we did that week. But it was just, kind of life-changing, I guess. I know that I've made videos before on having body image issues, and a lot of you guys have connected with that, and I know that you guys know I've struggled with it, but to feel free from that is not something I really envisioned myself feeling for a very long time. So to feel this way now is unbelievable. And again, please go check out Mel's work. She has the books, and she does other retreats, and she has a membership, like tons of amazing things. So if you have any of these issues, and if you're interested in checking her out, please check her out. She's such a beautiful human. But just overall, I wanted to share my experience of this trip with you, because I think this is the beauty of travel. There's so many amazing things about travel, and a lot of it is falling in love with the world and with other people and connecting with humans of different backgrounds, religions, races, everything. Connecting with other humans and animals and nature and all that beautiful stuff. But also, you definitely go on a journey within yourself whenever you travel, and it's just such a beautiful experience. And I know that I'm completely different as a person now because of my years of travel, and everywhere that I've gone, every person that I've met, everything I've experienced has helped shape who I am today. And I feel like in travel vlogs, this like inner journey isn't often expressed, but hopefully with my travel guides being separate now, I can help share that inner journey a bit more, again, within myself and through talking to other people like I did in some of my Morocco vlogs, if you saw those. But yeah, I just really wanted to share this with you guys and inspire you to go on a trip by yourself, even if it's just for one night or 2 nights. Go spend time by yourself and connect with yourself to really get a taste for what it is you want out of life, because I think we can be very distracted. So when you like tune in to yourself, then you know what it is that you're being called to do. Because if you don't know what you want, then you won't be able to create your dream life, and inevitably you'll end up living someone else's dream life. And you only have one life, so make sure that you live your dream. And even if you can't go on a trip on your own, even just taking time in the mornings or in the evenings or at lunchtime, whatever, just like go for a walk by yourself. For me, when I wake up, I like to go on the roof by myself and drink my smoothie, read a book, listen to a podcast, just take that time and like be with myself, because I just don't think we take the time to get to know ourselves anymore. And also to be proactive, I guess. With my body image stuff, I've been struggling with it for a long time, and I think getting the book, reading the book, reaching out to Mel, going on this retreat, all of these things I did because I knew that I wanted to just move past this and get over my bullshit and just like free myself. So if you know that you struggle with anything like this, just please be proactive and find books, podcasts, retreats, whatever it is you need to kind of dig through and free yourself, because when you free yourself of the crap that's been holding you back, you will feel lighter than you've ever imagined. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you like this video, and I will see you very soon. Bye.
And always remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, be kind to the planet. Love you guys.